Hi guys, Nick is here from Space. Welcome to our video series for implementation of SketchUp in architectural design workflow. Hopefully, during this time you'll enjoy at the first place, you'll learn something, and you will find the way how SketchUp could improve your ability to create, to produce, and to deliver on time much more successful projects than ever before. But let's stop talking and go ahead to see the topic today. Now it's time to create an openings for our interior doors, and I will create these openings by using a reference lines again in order to know where exactly to place these openings. I will tap T from my keyboard, the short key for type measurement tool, and I will set the first line for my opening. It will be in this wall here, and my width of this opening will be 900 millimeters, and I'm doing that by this way because I will go to create an opening, a clear opening, and this opening will have a door frame with thickness of 50 millimeters by each side, so the clear size of the door will be 800 millimeters, and I will do the same concerning this opening here and this opening to the toilet here. So at first I will place a reference line, the first one, and the second one will be at the distance of 900 millimeters, and then for this opening here I will do the same. So now actually we have a reference lines for each opening for our doors, and in order to create a door at these openings for a door, I will use another tool called 1001 bits, and this actually here represent the toolbar for all the instruments, all the tools that are included in this 1001 bits, and you can find and download this tool from your SketchUp extension warehouse or from SketchUp Education. It is completely free and very useful. So I will use this tool here called create openings on vertical walls in order to create my openings for doors. When I click here over this button, I will see this window where you can define the opening width, the clear width of the opening. In our case this should be 900 millimeters, and the clear opening height, which in our case will be 2150 millimeters, and you have to remember that these 50 millimeters are because we have some door frame with a thickness of 50 millimeters. Then I have to tick this button here, create openings, and now you can see this blue rectangle which serve, let's say, as a guide where we can place our opening. And we are going to our reference line, and now we have to double click in order to create our first opening. So we have created the first opening in our first layer of the wall, and I will continue ahead in order to create a second one into the second layer of our wall, and finally I will create the last one, the last layer into the last layer of our wall. So now we have actually a clear opening in our interior wall, and I will do the same for the next wall. You have to be very careful where to place exactly this opening, and it should be a vertical one. So actually now we have the necessary openings for our doors. Now it's time to create our door frame and doors as well. And before to start, you have to know that there are a lot of tools and plugins, extension to SketchUp in order to do that automatically. But I prefer to create my door frame and doors for myself by using this tool, 1001 toolbar, and here are the possibility to create your door frame, your window frame as well, and the door panels and so on. So these tools actually work from a face. You can create your door frame from face. So at first I have to create a face, and then I will use this face in order to create a door frame and the door panels. So I can easily create this face by using rectangular tool and click R from my keyboard, and then I can create this face. I will pick this face, and now I can pick door frame tool, and this tool gives me these windows, and here I can use a different type of door frames. As well, I have a short explanation concerning each element that should be adjusted here. So I prefer to use this recessed extruded edge door frame, and here I have to adjust the depth of this frame, which is D in our case, and I know that my wall here is the overall thickness of this wall is 310 millimeters, so I would like to have 5 millimeters in front of my wall face, so I will set the thickness of 320 millimeters, and the frame width, if you remember, we said that the frame width would be 50 millimeters by each side, so I will leave here 50 millimeters, and actually this dimension here and this one D2 will be 20 millimeters, and WV2 will be again 20 millimeters. It is this dimension actually represent the depth of this angle here. So when I finish, I have an option to place this door frame in front of my face, in the middle, or in the back. I will use back and click this button here, create a door frame. When I click, you can see that my door frame is made. Now I have to adjust the location of this door frame by selecting and move it 5 millimeters in front of my wall. So now I have completely finished with my door frame. Now it's time to create our door panel, and in order to do that I will create another face inside of this frame in order to use it for a creation of door panels. So I will pick again my rectangle tool. I will go from this corner here up to this corner here, and I will create another face. And then I could go here in this button, divide selected face into panels, and now I can define all the panels of this door, and then again I have an option to use different types of panels. I will use the first one, rectangular frame, and here are the dimension. As well, I can define what kind of the number of columns, the number of rows, and to split this face into the several pieces. In our case, I don't want to see anything as a vertical column, and here I will put 1, so I will not have any kind of vertical columns, and I would like to have 5 rows here and the glazes in between. So the frame depth is set to 150 millimeters, the frame width is 100 millimeters, and here this extrusion width, we don't have it actually. So when I'm finished, again I would like to place this panel back to my face, and I will tap this button here, create Windows frame. So now, as you can see, our door actually is created, and I can place, or I can move this door a little bit inside, let's say 25 millimeters from the door frame. But as you can see now, we have some kind of wrong faces here, and in order to fix that, I can go into all these groups, I can pick the faces, and I can use the push-pull tool in order to fix this and to set a thickness of my glass. So the thickness will be, let's say, 20 millimeters. And now actually I have fixed this wrong faces here, and I have given a thickness of my glass. I will do the same with the rest of my glasses by using again a push-pull tool. Now I can exit from this group, but actually before that I would like to set some materials in order to see through these glasses, and I can go here in our material menu, and we have here a glass and mirror. I will choose this one, translucent glass blue, and I can assign this material to my door. And now our door is almost ready, and the final step will be to set a door handle somewhere here, and in order to do that I will go to our default tray, to the component menu, and here you have an option to search for a component, or to give a SketchUp ability to search for you an appropriate component. And I will write here a door handle, and in a minute I will receive a proposal for thousands of door handles. I'm going to use this one, and by double clicking over this window here, you can actually load this component into your model. So our first door was created. I'm going to lock it, and now I can continue with the same method. I will create these two doors. At first I will use a face, and then from this face I will create a door frame, then another face into the door frame, and I will create a door panel, and the final step will be the door handles, and to group, to make an additional component, and to place appropriate tag to this door. So let's do it. So now our doors are created, and the next step is to create our windows. But before that, as you can see, there are a lot of reference lines, and I cannot see very well which one for each element is. So at first I'm going to delete all of these reference lines, and in order to do that I will go to the main menu bar, to the menu edit, and from here delete guides. You can delete all these guides. So we are ready for now, and we can go ahead to the next stage of our project. See you there.